Good evening, everyone. I hope my voice is audible to all of you. May I get a quick confirmation over the YouTube chat box? Am I audible to all of you out there? I hope everyone is doing well. So, may I get a quick confirmation, guys? Yes. Awesome. So I'm audible to all of you. Uh, First of all, guys, welcome you all to the post-result strategy. It's just a small chit-chat session. And today the results have been out by the ACCA. And here we are discussing those results, okay? Not just discussing the results that we've got, but also we need to discuss our strategy ahead, like what exactly should I be doing in the remaining time to make sure that whatever the outcome it was in the September attempt, I can achieve a passing score in the December attempt. So I've been getting a lot of messages over my WhatsApp and the groups that this is the situation specific to a particular student, that I've done this, I've done that, and should I pick up the same paper again or should I pick up a new paper? So all that stuff is happening around. So what I want you to do is right now that you can ask your queries over here in the YouTube live, okay? And you can put forward that, okay, this is what I have been trying to do. And should I do this? Should I go forward with this strategy? This was my score. What can I do with this score? All that stuff you can ask one-on-one in this YouTube live session. So before I begin, congratulations to all who have passed. Honestly, it's been a great pleasure since morning. Like, we've been flooded with the messages and the DMs with passing scores. I would share the results of my students at TG Professionals with you. There are so many number of students who are above 80 this time. So not just above 80, but I would say above 70. There are so many. And I think around 6 to 7 students are there who are above 80 as well. So I'm not saying that this is just the score that you should be looking forward to, that if you've got a 70 plus or if you've got an 80 plus, then only you're good to go. You're good to go in every score which is 50 above. So even if it is 50 or 51, it's equally good, because just ask the importance of a 50 mark for the student who've got 49. Yeah, so that is something that you should be happy about. And now moving forward, guys, let us discuss the strategy for the students who have flunked at 48, 49, and the students who have maybe flunked at a score which is lower than 45. So what these students should do, and what they should be going forward with for the December attempt. So let's discuss all of that. And if you've passed a paper, then also, of course, you need some guidance that, what should I go forward with? So I will first answer a few questions which are general that I've been getting on my WhatsApp. So I'll take up those questions and then you can ask your specific questions as well, okay? Which is personalized. So first question that I've been getting over my WhatsApp is that, ma'am, I have flunked a particular paper. Let's suppose you were preparing for SBR for the December attempt, but you sat for AA paper in the September attempt. So you flunked AA paper. Assuming that situation, what should be my strategy going forward? See, first of all, I will suggest you that if the current paper that you were preparing for December attempt, if you are midway in the preparation of that exam, then please sit for both the papers, the one that you flunked and the one that you were already preparing for. So these are the two things that you can give together. And another question that I'm getting too much is that, ma'am, if I start with the preparation of one new paper at this point in time, will I be able to pass given the remaining time, which is just around 45 days? And my answer to this is a big yes. So if you guys think that that you need 3 months for the preparation and otherwise you can't pass, let me tell you, the student who has got the highest score in my SBR paper, that is 86 marks, is from the batch which was post result batch. You know what post result batch is? The students who start studying after the results. So if you want to, start your preparation now, let's suppose you want to start your preparation for SBR now and you enroll with me, now that would be the post result batch. So the person who's getting an 86 is a person who's from post result batch. That means, yes, not just pass, you can even get good scores given the time. So it's not that you can't prepare. I will be giving you a 45 days plan for my subjects. And I would request all other faculties who are teaching other papers, I'm sure someone out there would let you help or give you some aid in regards to other papers as well. So on my YouTube channel, you will find FR, SBR, AAA, all these three papers, 45 days planner coming in this particular week. Right? That's what we do always. So this is something that you shouldn't be afraid of. So if you want to sit for two papers, okay, now the question comes that, okay, I can prepare a new paper now. The question comes, I can prepare for a new exam if I start now. But can I give two exams together? That's a big question in itself. Now, I would say yes, you can give two exams together. But if you are talking about a professional paper, let's suppose you're taking SBR and AAA both, then in that case, I will say if you are a full-time student, then only go for two papers, okay? Because one paper you flunked already, another paper is new to you. So you can just take two papers if you have full time to study. But if you're someone who's having challenges, I've had a lot of students who said that they have kids, they have work, okay, they have multiple stuff to do apart from their work as well and apart from family as well. So you all know your condition way better than I would know, right? So you know how much time you can take out every day to dedicate it to the studies. So if you can take out around 4 hours every day, 4 to 5 hours, then only you should go for two papers together. Otherwise one paper at a time. We need to diminish our risk, because anyway, if you're an Indian student, you know it's the festive season, okay? And how much so ever you try, there would be a wedding coming around in the relatives, there would be something like Diwali festivities, there would be something related to a lot of stuff going around in the festive season, and you must have wasted some time already in that. So the productivity decreases in such a phase. So don't take hyperactive risks at this point. So go for one paper at a time in that situation. Correct? So this is one thing. Now another question that I get is that should we go for revaluation? The ones who've got a 49, come on, say it out, ma'am, I've got a 49. Please, I'm getting so many messages here who are saying I'm getting 72, 77. I am proud of you, congratulations. But the ones who've got a 49, 48, 47, be vocal about it. You are not someone who's to be judged, you're someone who's to be helped. Okay, so just be vocal about that score that you've got. I know it is disheartening and it feels like this is the end of everything. And it feels like, how can it happen to me? Maybe there is a mistake. Let's go and get it rectified by ACCA. I know you have that urge, but reality is that there won't be any benefit to do so. There won't be literally any benefit to do so. Because at the end of the day, ACCA, they have already given you this score, 49 score, after rigorous checking. Seriously, guys, I'm telling you, I have been known to the examining team, and I'm telling you that they take rounds and rounds to give a 49 to anyone. So it's not a mistake that they've given you 49. They want you to improve in something, which is why they have, stopped you at 49. And very much they had it in their hands to give you a 50, a dot 50. Because even if you get 49.5, that is counted as 50 in ACCA. So if the examiner has given you 149, he has given this, the team has given this to improvise something in the student. And that's a fact. It takes around so many rounds of checking before they give 49 to anyone. So there's no point of getting revaluation. Okay, revaluation would be number one, waste of time, because you'll keep on waiting for another 1.5 week, waiting for what if I pass, what if I pass. Second, it's waste of money. Use those funds, because anyway, if you have flung the paper, you are supposed to give the exam fees again, and you have to give the tuition fees again. But don't spend that money on revaluation, because it's not going to be worthwhile for you. I'm telling you beforehand. Okay, so that's very important stuff. Okay, next, let's see what is there in the chat box. Do you conduct mock paper class for FR? Yes, there are mock exams in my post result batch. Okay, 77, great. 72, great. Congrats. I've passed SBR with 57, September session. Great, Irshad. I once registered in September, but I didn't come out well due to work pressure, but I'm looking forward to write again in March. Are there any discounts you can do for us? Of course, the reset batch is running at 50% off. So the students who are resetting, our discounts are running at 50% off for December attempt. March is at the full price, because it's the whole lot of months to go. So 10% discount is there on March as well. I'll let you know all that stuff, but let's talk about strategy first. Okay, then I'm self-studying for FR and AA. How should I move forward? I would say, if you're self-studying, that's great to know. First of all, FR plan will be coming on my YouTube channel this week. Okay, maybe by Friday you'll get it. So make sure you follow that. One. Second thing, for FR, if your score was 47, 45, 46, that means you're really good at concept. Okay, so don't judge yourself on your concept. Just focus on practice. Now, practice means that you have to focus on Kaplan kit of FR. You have to focus on ACCA Study Hub MCQs. So these are the three things that you have to do as a skill level student if you're preparing for FR, PM, or FM, because these are number crunching papers. So MCQs, Kaplan kit, and ACCA Study Hub, they all play a very important role in your preparation. So make sure you're following all those things. And with self-study, yes, you can manage this paper very well. For AA, I will suggest, if you don't want to enroll for classes, even though I'm not providing AA classes, so there's no personal interest here, but I would suggest you to go for classes. If not for concepts are very easy. In audit and assurance, you can do it yourself from YouTube. There's so many videos which I have uploaded on my channel on AA. I've been getting messages from AA students also that, ma'am, I used your free resource. And I'm shocked to see, because I don't put in effort for F8 exam because I don't teach it. But you can use such resources which are freely available. But then please enroll yourself for some assignment kind of thing. A mentor who can guide you on answer writing, because AA, everything is about assignments and answer writing, especially the 30 marker, the audit risk question. So make sure that you do that. Otherwise, self-study works. Give around 4 to 5 hours every day, and I'm sure you'll pass this in the very first go. Okay, ma'am, I failed FR paper. Your strategy for going forward is follow the 45 days plan, which will be available on my YouTube channel for FR, SBR, and AAA. Without any default, guys, without any default, you have to do that. If you omit it, I'm not sure that what you do. Because see, it's always that, let's suppose we're going into a tunnel which is full of darkness and you don't have a torch with you. What is a plan? Plan is not something which is paid, right? I'm not asking that, okay, go pay and get a planner. I'm telling you that it will be available on my YouTube free of cost. For other subjects, I'm sure there are more mentors Who would let that out? I request that openly. But the point is that if you would follow a planner that is going to give you a torch light in the darkness of these few days which are remaining, because there are a lot of challenges in the coming days, and let me predict it beforehand for you. First challenge, festive season. Second challenge, if you've already faced a failure, you're going to overthink about it, you're going to get anxious about it. Third thing is going to be that we lose confidence. Not just anxiety kicks in, but confidence is also lost. So all these three things combined together, plus the time pressure, plus the length of the syllabus, plus the complexity of the syllabus, is going to cloud your judgment. So please make sure that you are on time, you're being consistent. Whatever is happening around you, you are dedicating 1 to 2 hours per subject per day. And you're following the plan which is given to you. So that is something which can only save you. Otherwise, our ship will drown again. Then what's the benefit? See, whenever we face failures in life, I know it hurts. I know it is disappointing. But I always say this, and I've seen so many people, they get a fail in one attempt, and the second attempt, they come up with a score like 86. They come up with a score like 83. Now you might say, ma'am, this is theory. No, this is not theory. This is practical. I've seen my students doing this. I'll share the list of my students who've got 80 plus, and those were the students who have even flunked in previous attempts. Maybe they were not studying with me, or maybe they were there somewhere else, or they were self-studying and they faced a failure, and then they joined a tutor in disappointment that, okay, I was doing it myself, but then I flunked. Or maybe their strategy was wrong, even though they were taking classes. But then they improvised on themselves. They are being positive. They are being confident on themselves. They are moving out of that hurt feeling and utilizing that hurt feeling in the proper direction. It's like you have to give a comeback. Come on. How can ACCA fail you? Show them who you are. So you have to literally show the examiner that I am nothing less and I am going to get a passing score this time. So I'm going to use my energy. I will avoid every distraction which is disturbing me, and I'll give my best shot this time. Okay. So please do that. Then what we have is I've passed SBR with 57. I want to take 2 paper for December. Which one would you prefer? Take with AAA. I would say, please, Irshad, just take AAA, because AAA in itself is a challenging paper. All the students who've given AAA or are planning to give AAA, they know it. So don't mix it with anything else. And if you are a full-time student and you're too eager to mix it, then you can mix it with SBL, because SBL is still easy. And there is a quite overlap in SBL and AAA. Fine. Then no, Rinku, I don't provide any guidance for SBL. I've given some in 2020 when I passed my ACCA. So those are some tips that I've given as, when I was a student myself. Then what do you think about taking APM and AAA this December? Don't. It's not that I want to give a negative picture for your decision, but if you ask a genuine guidance from me, I would say APM and AAA both are the most difficult paper of ACCA qualification. Why do you want to risk yourself so much? Just give one paper at a time. If you've given SBR, then pick up AAA. APM you can take up in the next attempt. Okay. I'm planning to ATX and SBR, and I've studied ATX 50% and not touched SBR. Can I give paper in December? Yes, you can. See, you can pick up SBR even now and still pass it, provided you follow my 45 days plan. I'm not saying that following plan means you have to take classes from me. Of course not. You can do it yourself. You can follow any other tutor. You can follow your self-study, but do follow a plan. Do follow a deadline that by this date, I'll be done with this much syllabus. And in November, by hook or by crook, I'll start with the exam kit. Okay. Last time I got 49 for PM. This time I've passed. Congratulations. I'm really happy for you. I got 49. Sad to know that. Come back, Ashu. Come back stronger. How much time we have to spend for FR in a day? Not more than 1 to 1.5 hours. FR is manageable. On Saturdays and Sundays, you can put in more time, like let's suppose 3 hours per day. But for weekdays, you can keep it maybe 2 hours. Okay. AAA December 24. Okay, see you in the class then. AAA, AFM and AAA a good combo since I'm resitting AAA at 44. Okay, I would say yes, you can give them together. Combination wise, like if I talk about any overlap, there's no overlap in AFM and AAA. They're totally unrelated. But AFM is like easy one. AAA is a little technical one. So you should balance both, and you should be a full-time student to take these two papers together given the time. Please advise for FM coaching. Do you think 45 days are sufficient? Yes, 45 days are sufficient, Harvinder. Even though I've not received your FR score, I believe, please share it on the group. So for FM, I would suggest you that, okay, you can try some tutors out there. Okay, I think I've given you a suggestion already. So you can take a trial class or something. And for 45 days, yes, you can. I know what's your way of studying, Harvinder. So I really believe that you can take up FM and given the time. And just focus on the practice again. Just like FR, FM also requires practice because it's all calculations. I have mailed you something important. Okay, Shreyansh, I'll check that out. Please WhatsApp it. I'm unable to reply on email. So please WhatsApp. The team is there to help you. You can find the number in the description after the session. I've registered for post results AAA batch. I have access to recordings. Will there be any live classes? Yes, of course. For post result batch, you will join normal live classes which are happening for the other batch, the regular batch. Okay. So, for example, we are meeting this Wednesday itself, and then we have classes going forward from Wednesday. We will have it every Sunday. So, yes, you will join the live sessions as a post result student as well. How can I connect with you in order to join FR? You can visit our website www.tgprofs.com, and you can even WhatsApp us. Again, you can find my number anywhere on internet or in the description of any of my previous videos and in the description of this video after the session, because that's when I'll update it. Okay. Ma'am, is it possible to take PM with SBL? Yes. And of course, they are good combinations. Just look at the dates. I think PM is, if PM is scheduled on 4th, maybe SBL is on 5th. So look at the date sheet as well. That's quite important. Can we give SBL and AAA both in December? Yes, you can. Of course, you can if you're a full-time student, and there is a quite good overlap in these two. Just like, but the best combination without any offense is SBR and AAA. But still, SBL and AAA can also be taken along. Okay, is it late to start studying for AA December attempt? Twinkle has asked this question. No, it's never too late. 45 days are enough. If you ask me, I don't know what kind of student you are or what kind of person you are, but I am someone who likes to take risk, and I'm someone who works great under pressure. So as you know, as a mentality of a student, when I was a student, I've taken such risks a lot. I won't say that 45 days is a risk. I've taken risks of 15 days, 20 days, and I have passed. And that's not because I would say that I'm super intelligent or so. No, I was not at all super intelligent. I was just like you, an average student. But it's all about the smart work that you do. It's about the resources that you shortlist for yourself. It's about the confidence that you have. It's about the positivity that you keep throughout your preparation, and it is about being consistent. So if I am studying for 45 days and I already know it's less amount of time, okay, and even in those 45 days if I'm inconsistent, then how can I expect good results? So I'm already starting late, I know it. Okay, so I need to be really good and hardworking and smart working and consistent in my efforts for 45 days minimum. So yes, you can pass it if you start now. I've covered 40% of AAA, but I have to take SBR retake. Okay, I understand. Should I take both exams for December? Though I have work in between. 40% of AAA is done. Yes, you can pick up both the papers because SBR is a retake and 40% of AAA is already done. So, and anyway, these two papers are like really well together. I won't recommend you to push any one of them to the next attempt, then you'll forget what you studied. So take both of them together. They are really good. Bread and butter. You've seen that reel of mine. These two paper go well together like bread and butter, and that's a fact. Okay. If I start SBR, can I score 80 plus in December? Um, that's totally on your preparation. I can't predict scores. I hope I could do that, but I can't. It's totally dependent on how much effort you put in, what are the, and not just efforts. What were the circumstances on the day of the paper? What was happening on the day of the exam? Just ask the students who've given paper. Someone's light went off, there was a technical issue, there was some health issue, so all these things also affect your score. But yes, even if you start now, you will be able to get best of your results if you put best of your effort. So the time limit is not something which should affect you. So for example, let me give you a practical thing. My course of SBR, ACCA suggests that my course should be of 60 hours. Okay. But my course of SBR covers the whole Kaplan exam kit as a form of video. Okay, that's a debrief. And still we do more questions in live sessions from ACCA Study Hub, from past papers, apart from Kaplan exam kit. So that is of total 125 hours, 125 to 127 hours, even though ACCA says that even if you do 60 hours of study, that's fine to pass. But if you want to get a buffer, if you want proper clarity, if you want proper exam kit solutions, 125 hours course is given to you in the post result batch. Now I have a calculator with me here. So 125 hours. So if I just say that I have to cover this 125 hours and I put in every day, I'm putting 3 hours. So I need 41 days to cover it. So if you have those 3 hours every day, go for it. And when I say 125 hours, I am damn sure you're not going to watch it at 1 times the speed, the lecture. You are going to watch it at 1.5 times the speed. Third thing that I would say is that you will not watch all the question debriefs, because you will do self practice also, so that your time will be saved. So if all in all I have to say, I would say 125 hours of lecture. And if I watch them at double the speed, that would be, and I study 3 hours every day, that would take me around 30 days, 27 to 30 days. So you can watch all your lectures, cover everything in 30 days if you put 3 hours every day. Watch the lectures at 1.5 times the speed, and then 15 days are left for your convenience to actually do self-study, to actually do tests, to actually do mocks. And yes, you will have to work in this time pressure. If you have the guts to do that, then only pick the paper. Otherwise, don't take risk. Even the March batch is out, you can join that. Okay. What another optional paper to do after AAA as my final paper? AFM, it is having a good pass percentage. You can take that up. Ma'am, I failed SBR with less than 40%. I'm not sure which I should resit in December or retake in March. Pick it up in December. Don't give any other exam in December, just SBR. Focus on concepts in yours, enroll yourself in a good place, and make sure that you're focusing on concepts. You're focusing on TYUs of your text. You're focusing on practice a lot, because that is how you'll save, you'll save your skin. So I would say yes, go for it in the December. In your post result batch, all chapters are covered, or it is in short, everything is covered. Come on, post result batch is a normal batch at a discount, because you're joining it midway. The students who've joined us, they've joined us since beginning. They have access to the course since September, and you're getting it in mid of October. So that's why it is at a lower price. Plus you are resitting it. That's the reason it's at a lower price. Otherwise, it's exactly the same for others and for you. Please help with the strategy of PM. Richa, I am not a right person. I passed my PM at 51, so I'm not a right person to help you on that. And even if I tell you something, don't believe me on it, because I just passed it and I'm just thankful to God that I passed. Is December attempt hard for AAA? No, no, no. See, December attempt, I would say it's not hard. The pass percentage falls down. Reason is, as I said, in December, many people are deviated, disturbed, and they actually tend to perform less. Okay. And usually by 1 or 2% and not a huge thing. So there's nothing like it is hard. Nothing is hard. There are times when the December attempt is the easiest. But yes, there are been instances when the pass percentage falls because students don't perform up to the mark. Okay. Then is it good to take SBL and SBR for December? If possible, please take SBR and AAA. Otherwise, if you want to give SBL and SBR, that's also fine. There's no harm in that. Can I appear for SBL and SBR? I've answered that. Can we attempt SBL? Oh, everyone is asking the same question. Is 4 hours a day enough for SBR? Kanwaljit, I just answered your question naturally. 3 hours a day is enough. 3 hours, not even 4, 3 hours. Then I've covered 50% of the content for SBR and AAA. How many weeks should be dedicated to full past paper attempt? If you have covered 50%, cover the rest of the 50% in the remaining month of October. Start with the exam kit without any default from 1st of November. Even to my students, whether they are post-result students, regular batch students, self-study students, crash course students, I give an ultimate planner. I am not sure if you're aware of this ultimate planner or not. Just go to the TG Prof's website and look at the exam kit questions that I've solved. There are 50 to 60 questions that are solved, that are debriefed, that are recorded and given to you. It's more like a video exam kit. It's an exam kit library. It's a treasure. And there we have taught you the way you can write your answer, the way you should brainstorm a case study, the way you should type your answers out, how to manage time, everything from A to Z. And you have to watch just that section in the November month. So yes, please start with it. And in November, it's the dead end. Begin with the preparation of the exam kit. I got 62 marks in FR in first attempt with full time. I'm proud of you, Priya. Great to know that. Okay, Harvinder got 52. Great to know that. Ayush, I'm planning to give SBR in March. I've got 9 exemptions from my college. So will you teach from scratch? And if I am starting from now, will I be able to complete the syllabus? Yes, Arushi. Again, okay, let me give you a brief of March attempt also. So the March batch enrollments have already started. There are many students who are already in. And what happens is, as soon as you enroll, you get the recordings, right? So you start with your course. It's a self-paced course. Your live sessions will start in December. Okay, I'm telling you in advance. Your live sessions will start in December. Till December, you can watch the course at your own pace. Every video has its own guidance that what next is to be done. So there's no need of a live session until December. Then after December, your live sessions will start in January. And as far as teaching from scratch is concerned, I just told you, ACCA says teach for 60 hours. I'm giving you the course content of 125 hours because I'm teaching from the scratch, and not just from the scratch. I'm giving you an exam kit library. Literally, the whole exam kit is there as a video in front of you. And that's the biggest challenge in the life of an ACC aspirant. Just if you've given if you have any seniors who've given a paper, just ask them. The biggest challenge they face is when they come to exam kit, and that is given to you as a video exam kit library. So please take advantage of it. I would say it's something which is the most treasure, or I would say most pleasurable benefit that you're getting. And of course, that is from scratch. That is something which I would say is spoon feeding, and that spoon feeding is what I believe in as a tutor, because I don't want you to feel like, okay, we are stuck somewhere, we're wasting our time, maybe someone would have helped us in this situation and it would have been better. So yes, go for the course. And even if you've got 9 exemptions, there's nothing to worry about. Everything is from scratch. Many students have 9 exemptions and they still pass. But you have to put extra effort, okay? So you have time till March. Put extra effort in terms of TYUs. Focus a lot on text as well, okay? So that's that extra inch of work that you would do. Okay, I've covered 50% of content. I've answered that. Is 3-4 hours on weekdays enough for SBR? Yes, 3 hours are enough. And even if you compensate for it on the weekends, then maybe 2 hours are also enough. I gave FR in September, got 69. Awesome. Congratulations. I'm planning to write SBR. Should I write AA also, or just SBR? I've enrolled for your classes. That's great to know. See you in the class. 69 is the score. Yes, you can write AA along with SBR. No problem. Go ahead. I passed PM. I have enrolled with you for SBR for December, started in September, but looking forward to most of 45 days plan. Yes, all my students who are enrolled with me were not able to follow the basic plan which was given in the orientation in the beginning of the course. You can also, and you should also, you must also follow the 45 days plan which will be out. So that 45 days plan is for the students who are starting fresh and the students who were lacking in their preparations, who've started already but then procrastinated, and they have now piled up some recordings. So that is something you have to take care of. That's great to know, Harvinder. Okay, any good recommendations for tuition, ACCA P level for working professional? I'm teaching SBR and AAA. You can check that out. Please suggest a tutor for AA. Let's not do that. You can check out for yourself. There are so many tutors. If I recommend one, that would be unfair to others. So you can check out for yourself. I would say I've given, I don't say that one person is good for everyone. Okay. Everyone has a different teaching style and every student has a different study style. There are students who prefer live classes. There are students who say that, no, I'm consistent for a few days and then I'm not consistent. So I need recordings as well. So I've kept a blend model. Similarly, what works for you, look out for that. Okay. And go for trial classes. Maybe on every website, there's trial classes, just like we have on TG Profs. So you can go for that and make sure that you understand that what the teacher is teaching. Do you understand their way of explaining things? Do you understand their accent? Do you understand their way of thinking? So that's very important. Do you understand their communication or not? That's also very important. Okay. I failed, but my theoretical concepts were fine, but I was hardly able to manage questions, how to start preparing now to strong my question solving ability. Divya, as I said, I'm not sure which exam you're talking about, but if it is SBR or AAA or FR, go with my crash course or post-result batch. Crash course will be out in November. If you don't want to waste that time, please start your preparation now and just focus on the question solving. That is the kit question debrief section of your portal. Okay, so just start without any weight or anything. Second attempt in December. Okay, any Kaplan or BPP for AFM? Kaplan any day for AFM, FM, PM, FR, SBR. It is Kaplan for AA, SBL, AAA. It's BPP. Nothing for taxation. I hate tax. Those who know me, they know I hate tax. Ma'am, how much time is needed to study for SBR starting now? 3 hours a day. Second attempt for AAA failed at 49 in September. Please advise how to combine the resit with AFM. 49 means Assert C. AAA is a very challenging paper. Even the brightest of the students can get stuck in a paper like AAA. Be okay with it, okay? And the reason that they, hold you at 49, this time my result of students, there was a student who got a 75 as well, and the students have done really good this time in AAA in September, I must say. And if I compare it with June, it has been way better in September. So I'm really proud of my students. But what I understood as a tutor, that what I changed as my strategy from June to September was that I focused more on questions. I focused more on question practice. Okay. So for my AAA students, I've done a lot of effort in the September for the question practice. There were like back-to-back sessions of 3 to 4 hours, which we did midway in the, August month. The exam was in September. So in August, when we were done with everything, revision, syllabus, everything, we did a lot of questions. So same strategy you can follow, and same strategy I will follow with my students who are sitting in the December attempt as well. So make sure that you focus a lot on questions. You type it yourself, you check it, get it checked, assignments, mocks, very important. And make sure that you are actually doing all the types of question in AAA, because AAA is unpredictable. Sometimes it is very predictable because the question repeats, but then sometimes it is quite unpredictable because of the new kind of question that the examiner puts in. So you have to be ready for everything in AAA. So start well in time, focus on practice a lot. Okay, Arushi says, I'm planning to give SBR in March. I've got 9 exemptions from my college. Okay, I've already answered this. Ma'am, can I give AA and SBR together in December? Yes, please go ahead. Can we do FR and PM together and as a part-time student? Yes, you can. These are skill level papers. So anyway, please go ahead. If I start AAA now, would I be able to finish the syllabus on time till December? I tried the same for SBR and I was able to clear in the first attempt. Yes, Rahman, do it. I'm saying that if you are a full-time student, then you can give 2 papers even if you start now. But if you are not a full-time student, you can give 1 paper very easily, very comfortably. If you have passed SBR already, AAA is a, very easy thing for you to understand, not pass, but understand, because passing takes exam techniques and practice. So you have to give your time. Failed SBR at 49. What could be the reason of the failure? Practice, mocks, time management, answer writing, 1 mark, 1 point, key to pass. Then getting your easy marks first, fetching your easy marks first, not banging your head on a bouncer question. So these are the things that you have to keep in mind. Sometimes, we take a subject very lightly and we are like, okay, we'll do it, we'll manage it. We don't understand the language, the jargons that we have to use in an answer. So that's very important. Maybe that is something which has ended up giving you a 49. So focus on that part of your preparation, not the concepts, but practice. The way we write answers, the way we manage time. Okay, can we write SBR and AA? Yes. AA and SBR, good option. Yes. Ma'am, can I go for tax and SBR together for December? Go for anything you want, but there's no combination of tax and SBR, and they both are quite lengthy. But you can go for anything that you want if you don't have any option. When are you sharing this 45-day plan for FR? It's coming out in the coming week, like by Friday. First, I'll share SBR, then AAA, and then FR. When are you sharing 45 days plan? Answered, I'm planning to give FR exam in March session, skipping December attempt. How should I plan accordingly? Start early. If you know that you're giving it in March, enroll yourself currently itself. Start with the March attempt already. Why are you waiting? What are you waiting for? That's good. You know it already. Can you please suggest a tutor or resources for AA? Again, you can check it for yourself. I'm planning to give FR exam in March. Okay, I've already answered. Priyanshi says, can I appear for SBL and SBR together? Yes, you can. AAA, how to tackle. My video is going to be out for 45 days planner. I'm going to share detailed planner where I'll tell you chapter wise how to tackle this chapter, how to tackle this area, by which date you should be done with which chapter, when to start with the exam kit, which are the important dates for marks and assignments. That would be a plan that my students in the post result batch will follow. So you guys will get that planner here on YouTube as well. So even if you're doing self-study, even if you're studying with any other tutor, follow that plan. Right? Okay. I scored 49 in audit. Should I apply for no administrative review? Please, with folded hands, no administrative review. It's useless. There will be no amendment in your score. You will waste your time, energy, emotions, and money. Don't do that. SBR March 25 planner, Arushi, it will be given to you on the portal itself, not on YouTube as of now, because on YouTube it will come on December. Ma'am, can you please suggest any class for AA? Okay, come on. I need to tie up with some AA tutor. Huh? Okay, so let's see. I passed SBR this time in December, planning to write SBL, as I think 1.5 months is too short for AAA. If you haven't studied anything till now, is my approach correct to choose SBL over AAA? I think if you've given SBR this time, Chinmay, that's also a right thing to think that you don't have enough time for AAA and AAA is quite tough. But I would say after SBR, it's better to give AAA, because if you forget SBR by chance by March attempt, then you'll regret your decision. Honestly, because AAA literally 40 to 45% of AAA is dependent on SBR. So if SBR is fresh in your mind, that's the best thing that you can get. And my students who are studying AAA with me, these students, they feel so blessed that, usually when even I was a student and I took some guidance for AAA from a tutor around here in my local area. And I realized that if that tutor knew something about SBR, my life would have been so easy. But I didn't get that advantage. But then you guys are getting this advantage because AAA revolves around SBR. The core of AAA is SBR, and the periphery that has a lot of other theories is AAA. So I would suggest you go for AAA in December and not SBL, because you might forget SBR in the March, and then you will face trouble. So that's my sweet gesture and a suggestion. If you want to accept it, fine. Otherwise, it's your decision. Okay. I'm planning, go with your instinct. I'm planning to sit AAA in December, having failed SBR with 45 in June. I will be repairing for SBR in March. No, don't give AAA without passing SBR. Never, never. It's not a good approach. Don't do it. I'm planning to give FR exam in March. Okay, should I plan accordingly? I've already answered that. Ma'am, can you please suggest resources? Okay, repetitive question. No administrative review, Haran. What is the reason of failure at 49? It's practice. Planner will be out. And yep. Okay. So I think I've answered a lot of questions, but they are not ending somehow. So I'll have to stop myself here because I have an SBR session scheduled after this. But on my ending note, what I'll just share with you is what I'm very proud and happy about. That is the results which we have got for our SBR and AAA. FR, we are still compiling. And let me just show you. So here we go. These are the shining stars of TG professionals. This is not the whole list, of course. These are just the students who are above 70, that too just for SBR and AAA. So these are the shining stars, and we've got 86 as highest. So many students above 80, and this great person who's got a 75 in AAA is the highest score. And I will try to bring these students on an interview on my YouTube channel for AAA and SPR. They would also share their insights with you, what made them pass, what made them get these score. And I think Ayushi is here in the YouTube live. I just saw her. She texted on the YouTube chat. So great to see you here. Congratulations on 77. So these are the students. Again, my students who are from my batches, please don't get offended. Your name will be here. This is just a small list that I was able to extract from the form that you guys have filled. So keep on filling the form that is being shared on your DM so that I can make a full list of all the passes. I would say everyone who got a 50 and a 50 plus is a star. But these are like a little bit, we should congratulate them because they're high achievers, right? So congratulations, guys. And of course, I'll be sharing the full list very soon. And also, let me not forget that the students who are planning to enroll, this is our post-result batch. 50% off is running on. You have to use these coupon codes. Please, I've got like 2 to 3 students. Every time it happens with me, they would, just say that I forgot to apply the coupon code. Please don't do that. It's there on the pop-up. I put this pop-up every time on website. So kindly apply this coupon code, okay? And you can enroll yourself in the courses. Let me just show you how the course looks like. What you have to do is just go to the courses section. You have to visit www.tgprofs.com, right? And okay, just a minute. I think the site is not loading. Let me just reload. Yeah, so just go to the courses section, and you can, if for example you want to buy the SBR course, so just click on buy now, and make sure that you put in your full address in the buy now section. There are trial videos if you want to watch. See, there are trial videos. Just sign in for a trial. This is the full cost of the course. This is not what you will be charged, because you have a 50% discount on it. And what I was talking about is the exam kit section, kit question debrief section. Just count the questions which are here in the kit question debriefs. There are approximately 70 plus questions. I'm yet to name the questions which were solved in these videos, but anyway, that is something that you do in November. But the point is, there are 70 questions which are here in the kit question debrief section of your portal, and this is the most advantageous thing that you can ever get anywhere for your exam preparation, right? So make sure you take advantage of it. Similar kind of thing is there with the you know the similar kind of thing is there with the AAA as well as FR. So that's it, guys. That's it for our discussion for today. And if you guys have any further questions that you want to ask, this particular video will be saved as a recording. And please put your doubts under the comment section. Okay, you'll find the link to enroll in the description box, the way you can reach out to me on my WhatsApp number, everything in the description box. And in the comment section, any question that you've asked which is unanswered, I promise you I'm going to reply you on the comment. Please put it down in the comment section. It's becoming difficult for me to reply on the DMs. So please put it in the comment section. That would be way more easy for me and for you as well. And it will help others as well, right? So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching it till here. All the very best. Give your best shot. Be confident about your preparation. Don't worry. I'm sure you'll pass it in the next attempt. If you have flunked this time, and if you've passed, this is the time to actually put your full effort into the direction of passing another paper in December attempt. So all the very best, guys. God bless you all. And I hope everyone passes with the flying color. And I really, really wish and pray that you do. Okay, that's it, guys. And God bless you all. Bye-bye.